Eu acho que o que faz o Felipe se destacar entre os colegas é justamente respeitando as diferenças, pelo que ele é mesmo, né?
O Comitê de Diversidade, Equidade e Inclusão, eles têm um grande privilégio de ter o Felipe como participante, né, como membro. Com relação às melhorias, né, que pode melhorar as condições aí de quem tem deficiência, o Felipe ele também nos ajuda bastante.
Vejo que algumas vezes assuntos que para muitos pareciam de pouca relevância, mas para a pessoa que precisa da diversidade ou da equidade é de grande valia.
E foi lançada uma campanha específica reforçando sobre o capacitismo. E eu acho que é algo importante a ser levado tanto dentro da empresa.
Foi de grande valia esse vídeo, porque muitas das vezes as pessoas falam coisas capacitistas sem ver e imaginar que está ofendendo o próximo, uma pessoa com deficiência. Meu filho tem paralisia cerebral com epilepsia e a gente vive isso no dia a dia. É que o que todo mundo quer é ser visto de forma normal e muitas vezes essas pessoas são vistas com um olhar de desprezo ou discriminação.
Que as pessoas têm com relação à diversidade, ele pode trazer como exemplo e isso pode ser tratado para ser divulgado dentro da empresa e as pessoas entenderem, né, como que são as dificuldades. Ele consegue trazer talvez melhorias.
É uma referência aqui para nós como pai, o Felipe. A mesma forma que ele trata o filho dele, que ele trata todas essas questões, né, com amor, carinho e dedicação.
Cheikh's value is his sense of proactivity. He's always available in terms of work. All of us here in Syria we appreciate that.
نشوف وقت مبكر كان نعاون الناس في الوقت المناسب، يعود العاد فيش من مخاطر ولا شيء، نحاولوا عن ننقصوا من أجل يعود عمل آمن وبالوقت المناسب.
He's the one who proposed a better solution, which was utilizing the Cisco system, which are more reliable than simple phone calls.
بالسابق درون نتاون اتصلوا بسكريتا لابد نشوفها ماتيا مرة العين ولا في الراديو وقبل ذكرنا عننا قبول أرقام ويقدموا يتصلوا لما كان ذاك يعود أسهل ويصدر واختار أمانة ولسلامة الجميع. أنا كفني مس أبذل قصارى شوتي لأعمل بالسلام لأن السلام هي من أولويات شركة كينروس تازياس.
When I first came here on site, he's among the first person who hosted me and make me feel comfortable and also introduced me to the other teammates. He's a real value for us and for everyone on site. They know him for his human values also.
Jorge no solamente es un buen empleado referente a lo que es la relación comunitaria que tenemos con nuestros vecinos.
Somos un grupo de aproximadamente 15 voluntarios, los cuales estamos sumergidos en estas campañas sociales, por ejemplo, para darle a los niños vulnerables.
Hoy día dirijo un gran grupo de jóvenes que están al mando de hacer lo que ellos necesitan por la comunidad. Ciudadano corporativo sobresaliente nos invita a mirar el entorno, a hacer, ver los más necesitados. Él organiza a su grupo en estas acciones y cada uno de los miembros de este equipo asume sus responsabilidades y juntos todos han logrado llegar al éxito de...
Jorge hizo un llamado al cuidado y a la preocupación del estado de salud de los hombres de la compañía, hablando de tú a tú, dando charlas motivacionales e invitándolos a que ante cualquier cosa que ellos sientan.
Los hombres tendemos a ser más valientes, nos vamos al doctor. Esta campaña nos dijo, ustedes también tienen que ir. Si nosotros nos cuidamos y tenemos una salud física, podemos disfrutar, podemos trabajar bien. Con los recursos que él ganó de ese premio, dio el primer paso para poder empezar la construcción del comedor en el hogar de ancianos Dama Blanca, donde no solo...
Jorge me comenta que los requerimientos para los viejitos son mayores a solamente llevarles pañales y productos de aseo, que lo que ellos realmente requieren es un comedor con lo cual se le otorgue dignidad a las personas y una cuota de cariño.
Jorge tiene más de 30 años de trabajo en la coipa. Esta trayectoria le ha ayudado a representar los valores de nuestra compañía, que su legado es su generosidad y la forma de ser y el espíritu que tiene de formar a otras personas en esta misma visión.
Whenever someone comes up and says they need help with something, Ben always goes above and beyond.
There's no end to things that Benny will volunteer to do and help out with.
He always has a good outlook on no matter what job he gets. If he sees somebody that needs a hand, he jumps in and helps.
We were notified through White Pine County that there was a vehicle fire somewhere between Ely and the Bald Mountain Kinross site. We were fortunate enough to have the resources to respond to that fire, and once we did locate them, we effectively extinguished the fire.
It was, I think, a real compliment to Kinross Bald Mountain that we'd be called on to even do something like that.
We're in a very remote area, so for them to know that we're in access to them if an emergency arises, we're here to help them.
That strengthens your community and just makes it a safer place for us all.
Benny's Mine Rescue is probably the biggest asset that he brings to the company. In 2023, the Mine Rescue team did very successful. It was one of the first years where we really ranked as that high, and I think that it was the camaraderie that the team has here on site, the way that they work together.
We train hard because when we do get to the Olympiad, we know that our confidence has been built, we got this, and we know that we can conquer it all. The Battleborn Challenge Youth Academy, it's a program where it helps the youth basically build great character skills and traits for the real world.
Ben took a lot of his personal time to help those kids over there. He gathered people up from work to go over there that he thought would be a good resource to those kids.
I think that they all walked away with a success story, not only the kids, but my folks on the crews.
He does it with his whole heart. He's not just doing it to say he's doing, he does it because he really likes to.
Knowing that The folks that I work with, that I respect, that nominated me, makes me super proud to be honored with this privilege. It was a big surprise and very, very humbling. We're constantly in the public's eye, so it's critical that we do our part. I believe we're trying and have in some aspects of improving the status quo for trucking companies.
Derek stands out because he's a friendly face. He has raised his kids here. He lives, works, and plays here in Interior Alaska. So it's home to him. And so he wants to bridge any kind of connection he can to build on that trust, to create those relationships so that we can move forward. Derek was the face of Kinross during a very crucial time for the Moncho project. He was able to provide quick and timely information, but also make it digestible for the general public to understand. And that was crucial in moving this project forward while we were getting permits and creating Alaska's next metal mine.
Keeping open lines with Chamber of Commerce, the DOT, having an open two-way communication path with those folks, that's allowed us to make better decisions, I believe. Communication is a non-stop process, and making sure that it's getting out to the public. There's a lot of other users that are impacted by, say, the conditions of the road in the wintertime. So if we can help improve that, that's not just for us.
He was able to be relatable, approachable, and he was able to answer questions in a way that made people feel that the company could be trusted and would respond to their interests and needs throughout the entire project. Because everything we do is built on trust, and that relationship is what's going to continue to allow us to continue mining in Alaska.
كافيك من الفخر عنك تعود قربي لمية أنطوية في تجست. وهذا كامل لولا روح الفريق اللي معي يارتي. ما عندك عائلة كيف العائلة اللي في يارتي ما تقدر تواجه المخاطر اللي كانت لا في تجست ولا في أي مخاطر. أتذكر عن في أوان دخلت في الصقمي ومتأكد عني كانت ما عندي الشجاعة والله ما كانت عندي إقدام عني نمشي فيهم ونجيبهم نجرهم على بلاصة اللي هم في مكان ده يخلق الفجار.
بالفعل حرق صقمي كان حرق هائل جدا وده مطول فترة ممكنة تقريبا زايد عندي 24 ساعة وكان لإبراهيم دور كبير في خدماته وعد ذلك عملية بنجاح صراحة. للأمانة ما هو كل العلاج يدرس اللي يمتلك الشجاعة والكوراج.
فقدت وعي مرة محامل لا كان من الدكتور لا في الضم ما كان دكتور في الطيارة ولا الجرمية. دخلت كان عندي من الشجاعة ومن التكوين اللي تكونته جازيازت على عني نقدر نشخص حالته ونقدر ندخل الطريقة السليمة لإنقاذ الروح.
تجربة إبراهيم تجربة جيدة واللي دائما ننصح به العمال وننصح به الزملاء في طريق إنقاذ الأجاز. ساهمت من خلال ترسيخ روح الإخاء بالفريق وروح العمل الجماعي. هو يكون عندهم روح المبادرة، عندهم روح الفريق، عندهم الشجاعة والإقدام.
We work most of our lives in this industry. To be able to be recognized as a top performer, it's kind of what you strive to be and do. So to be recognized, quite an honor for me.
Jack is an excellent employee because he is very good at his job and he's very safe. You can tell he's one of the best shovel operators.
He's somebody you can trust in every situation. Jack's experience speaks for itself and what he's capable of doing and willing to do as well.
Every day I try to improve my performance and I try to help other people improve theirs. If everything's running smooth, then you're going to achieve your goals and then some.
Jack not only has top 3 KPIs in every piece of loading equipment he operates, but he gets the job done effectively and efficiently and safely. Jack's been able to really look at the material that we're digging in and see how it would best be productive and really taking advantage of his knowledge from previous experience and using that to best his ability. He is the benchmark that other people look up to, whether it be a brand new shovel unit or somebody that's trying to step up to that bar that Jack sets.
He's always educating people when they need the help. We get a lot of new kids on the crew all at once and he helps them out greatly.
Working here at Kinross has been like a second family. Everybody's looked out for everybody to pass on your knowledge and experience that you've accumulated over the years. Helps keep them safe and maybe start a new career.
High performance culture to me means a culture in which employees are valued, where everyone is working together towards a common goal, where everyone's invested in each other's success.
Irina's impact definitely reaches globally. In finance, we have a lot of short turnaround times and deadlines, and Irina is the first one to step up and ensure that others are meeting their deadlines before she's even meeting hers.
Irina is able to support other finance teams across Kinross through the deep knowledge that she has of Kinross processes and of technical accounting requirements.
Managing teams across different jurisdictions, you have to be mindful of different standards and different cultures, working styles, just to keep the team on track.
With an acquisition, there's not a lot of time to mobilize. Irina was able to work with the predecessor accountants. She did a very good job of having a smooth transition with them.
We did some training sessions, recorded their accounting practices. Once we understood what their processes were like, then we looked for efficiencies.
Irina oversees a large team of finance professionals, and she's always there to guide them and mentor them and make sure that they're achieving their professional goals or personal goals.
She has mentored 2 of her team members in their pursuit of their accounting designation, the CPA.
She makes sure that they are given the right opportunities and works to oversee their career paths to make sure they're successful in getting those designations.
Liz is probably one of the most deserving LOVA award winners because of her all-encompassing contributions to all of the values that Kinross has as a company.
As we know, Round Mountain can be geotechnically challenging, and
There's a lot of new things that we've been able to try because of Liz's influence and challenge.
It's not just about not spending money, but it's about spending the money the right way. Liz has really been that voice for us to show that lean and mean is not always the best approach. The better approach is to look at where we can gain the extra value.
I think it's fully looking at what's the true value that every dollar brings to you and looking at the full value of every decision that we've made.
In 2023, the company was able to redesign W2 using the data that was collecting by Liz, leveraging her position to identify data to get a well-regarded geotechnical firm to assist us in redesigning the whole of W2. We then mined W2 without failure.
To improve project value while reducing technical risk by way of our geotechnical investigations and technical due diligence is really the outstanding factor there. Liz was really the key factor that got Phase S over the line. The hours and hours and the long days that Liz spent on the geotechnical design goes a really long way to de-risk and protect our investment in Phase S.
To me, Liz is a mentor. She is a leader. She's been able to provide so many opportunities for growth and development, not only for myself, but the entire technical services team.
The technical services team is one of the strongest tech services teams I've gotten to work with.
You know, it's a really big honor to win this award, but I'm just as proud of our team for winning back-to-back awards for LOVA.
What makes Dylan stand out on a day-to-day basis is that he has strong diligence on the project. He always brings his best to every aspect of his job, and I think that that's a huge part in what makes him so successful. I've seen Dylan get a task and work hard day in, day out just to find efficiencies within the project and the company.
I had heard of directional drilling in the oil industry, so it was something I wanted to explore in hard rock exploration.
Dylan really drove the process of evaluating directional drilling in our exploration programs. We've been able to successfully target all of the areas that we wanted to examine, and we've done it in a very timely fashion.
He put in all the hard work, worked with all the consultants, did all the background information, research. He made drilling here at Great Bear more efficient, productive, and saved millions of dollars.
For managing complex projects and multiple vendors and contractors, I think it's important to have a good communication system. Instilling trust amongst all the parties involved goes a long way.
It's through his relationships with our business partners, all of the geologists, core techs, core cutters, basically created a dynamic team that has allowed all of us to be successful.